Hey, I wanted to document my 2025 pedalboard, and I'll probably do this once a year, just for my own benefit, if for no other reason, just to compare how my pedalboards have changed over the years. I wish I had done this years ago. It'd be quite interesting to go back and look, see where I've come from. But anyway, I've got a small board this year for 2025. I should say last year now, but I went for a smaller footprint, save on weight and space, something I can easily lug around. So the pedalboard itself is a Diodario XP&D, which is expand without the vowels, basically. It's an XP&D 1, so it's the small version. It does expand out further than what I have it right now. Probably fit another freak out on there if I wanted to, but it's kind of where we're at. I will say, if you expand it out all the way, you'll have a little bit of a challenge getting it into this case. So this is the case it comes with, I think, or I might have bought separately, actually. It's kind of cool with like the red zippers here. It's kind of neat. And that's the inside. It comes with a strap and a spacer there. If you don't expand it out all the way, you can use that spacer to kind of keep everything snug. It's a small little case. It's pretty nice. But like I said, if you do expand this out all the way, it's gonna be there it is, my big foot. It's gonna be pretty close, shoving that board in there with pedals on it. Anyway, just kind of going right to left. My guitar signal is wireless, and I use this West Shell. Let's see if we can get a closer picture here. Wireless system, and the reason why I went with this, it was like $30-40 on Amazon, and it uses UHF wireless technology or wireless band instead of the 5.8 or the 2.4 gigahertz. So I figured less interference theoretically, and decent form factor. It's worked great. I've had these over a year now, and no degradation in battery that I could tell. So if it does die, I'll probably just buy another set. So for that price. And then we have the Hotone Soul Press 2. I love this wah. I've went through many wahs. I've had Clydes. I've had the standard Fox wahs, Crybabies, etc. Morley. I had a Morley wah. I love the Morley wah too, but it was huge. Hotone is nice, compact, sounds great, lots of adjustability. You could even use it as expression pedal, which I do not today, but then it also has a tuner input, so you don't have to run a tuner through your signal path. You can plug it right into your wah, and that's what I do today. And of course, I've got the Peterson Mini tuner there, and Peterson, that's something I picked up also in 2025, and wasn't big into strobe type tuners until recently, and now I can't live without it. So even have a headstock version here somewhere. But anyway, from the wall, I go into the freak out, and it kind of creates a feedback on demand, right? Which I love. So just a kind of a cool feature, something I use a lot of times at the end of songs, etc. If I want a little boost, I love my TC Spark Mini. So from Freak Out to the Spark Mini, it's pretty transparent, and really good boost, especially for the money. And then from there, I go to a Tone X1 pedal, and my Tone X1 pedal, I've got, I think it has like 20 slots or something. I have those all filled up with various fuzz and overdrive and distortion pedals, right? So I think right now it's defaulted to a tube screamer, but I basically just do pedals on the Tone X1 there, and then on the Tone X pedal are all my amps, right? So and I switch banks using this little what is that, little Ampero switch. So just the bank up and down is all I use that for. I don't have that on the board per se, but it stores nicely with the in the case with everything. So and that's really about it. I have a adapter for the Tone X1 there. As you can see, Tone X pedal takes these USB B type adapters used for printers back in the day. So I just have it, and I can just easily plug it into here. So I have to get a different cable for the computer. Yeah, and that's about it for 2025. Works great. Gives me everything I need. I go from here into an FRFR Tone X cab, and I don't know, probably noticed this bottom one's actually an FR12, and then there's my Tone X cab there on top of it. But think about FR12 is kind of boomy, is what I'm finding. I might end up trading it in for a Tone X cab, but we'll see. And have a stereo setup, but all right, that's it.